Going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Origin Podcast. What's going on?
Yeah.
Today, very special guest. We have the homie Visualize Time, or as others may know him as Finesse.
Finesse. Visualize.
Oh, let's go.
So, yeah.
Government, if you know, you know.
Yeah. Don't give it out. Don't give it out.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming, bro.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Dude, you've been super busy. Me and ATM had been talking about this probably like a while ago.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, he's busy as fuck. Like,
I can't believe it's happening. Like, I was like, are you for real? I thought he was pranking me until we actually got in the parking lot and I saw y'all. I thought it was
No,
gonna be
yeah,
like
dude,
a
it's
surprise party. No,
it's
I'm just
been
kidding.
it's been a while. It's been a while that we were talking about it, and it was just like fuck, like because I seen you doing your like the videos you've been doing like with Wacko 5 and stuff.
I've
with
seen the
True
Wacko
Car.
5 one too.
Yeah.
That shit was badass, dude. And low-key, I was gonna pull up because you guys were literally in my
It
backyard.
was
So
down the street.
yeah,
Yeah.
so I was like, fuck, I should pull up, but I literally got out of work late. I just couldn't make it.
What were they doing? What were they
A music video
Oh, music video?
Oh,
at the
music
Buena
video.
Lanes. No, not Buena Lanes. The Skating Plus.
Yeah.
Skating Plus, yeah.
In the skate house. The owner there is pretty cool. I forgot his name. Like, I'm gonna say Skylar, but I don't might not know. Shout out to you because yeah, he let us use the space. He said do whatever you want. It was pretty cool. We kind of only had a little bit of time before the workers started getting irritated because people were actively skating. We didn't rent out the place, so people were skating and we just like running across the to the middle of the skate rink with the tripod and everything.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, you guys can't be there for too long. So it got to a point where we were just like, all right, we got the shots. I just have to cook up with B-roll. And I really wanted to add that storytelling element. If you watched it, like the first few scenes are them walking in, picking out the shoes, and get to skating. And
You got Foxy in the back acting like
Yeah.
he's an employee.
Yeah, I saw that.
the whole song's
Oh,
like,
yeah, roll bounce.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, Foxy's actually, shout out to Foxy. He's actually been a referee in like 5 videos, they said now. So that's just
Yeah.
like his character.
That's funny.
But it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. They have something. They have a cool. I don't want to say anything, but they have some good rollout plans coming. They're good at planning stuff.
How did that happen? How did you get in contact with the owner, or you just rolled up? And how did that whole process happen?
I'm pretty sure I just rolled up with them and they had that covered. Oh, actually, it's because Devin Smith and
A-Tray.
A-Tray and what's the other? Defo. They all DJ there weekly, so they had to connect. They know Wacko 5. So that was kind of, we got lucked out. We didn't just have to find like a random one. We kind of had a connect. So in LA, you got to know somebody. If you know somebody, you can get somewhere. That's the
model.
That's the model, yeah.
Hell yeah. Shout out A-Tray.
Yeah.
Always hooking up people.
Yeah, shout out A-Tray. Shout out all the homies.
You're from LA?
Yeah,
What
born
part
and
of LA?
raised. Throughout the valley, but like Winnetka, I was in like Agora Hills, Calabasas for a little bit, but Chatsworth, Roscoe, but mainly west side of the valley. Born and raised, but 25 years here. I've been to every corner, every hiking trail, every beach, like as many places as I can explore. But I'm trying to go out the country ASAP.
Dang, you need to go with ATM though on those cruises.
I know, exactly. He didn't tell me, he's like, you gotta experience a cruise. I'm like, okay, one day.
So since you said you grew up in the valley, so did you grow up in the same area as ATM and Cobra at the on 7,000 Shoop Ave?
7K. No, but I mean, I played baseball at one of the parks, like right there. It's the same area, but nah, I grew up near Pierce College.
Okay. It's not far. Yeah, that's not far.
But we all went to El Camino. We were all locals. My grandma actually knew ATM before I did because she worked at a doctor's office. And so she knew all the El Camino kids. She would ask me, like, do you know this kid? I asked this kid if he knew you, and they said they knew you. And so she was always bringing up names. And then once I started hanging out with him, I was like, I don't know how he saw it. But she was like, yo, I know him. I've known him his whole life. I was like, what? So it was crazy. But besides that, yeah, Elko, we met like PE. We were just always fucking around, in a good way. And then started making music, cracked Logic on my laptop when I was like 17, and plugged in some Apple headphones, started making random beats, and then recording some vocals, dropped some little albums, and then it started picking up some hype and some attention, negative and positive. We had some haters. We had some diss
What?
tracks made.
No
If you know,
way.
you
Those
know.
are the best, I think.
Those are the
Hits.
best. Yeah, we had
Those
some
are the
little
best.
clout here and there, you know. But besides that, we just kept going. We ended up making a group. We had 4 people in our rap group at one point, and it's pretty fire. You can still find all those songs out on all platforms. A couple music videos out on YouTube. But after that, yeah, we just matured, went our separate ways. He started making ATM started making like the LA sound type of music,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm still with like the melodic, you know, emotional, like real talk shit. But but yeah, shout out to everyone's craft. You know, everyone makes different music. I like to be versatile. I don't know if I'm blabbing too much, but
No,
No,
you're
you're
good.
No, you're
I
not.
take big inspo from X, like XXX Tentacion. Shout out. He was just versatile. He had some crazy screaming music that I first heard, and then eventually he made some stuff that was more emotional. He made some country music. He made some Spanish music. He was just trying everything.
Dang.
And I'm like, I think music's like universal. If none of us could speak a language, we would be making sounds and pitches and some type of music, you know, to
Communicate.
celebrate
Yeah.
and yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, music is a deep part that will always be there, even if I'm not doing it because I got the camera.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
I'll pick
ask
it
you.
up.
So the music came up before the camera.
Yeah, but actually, nah. I have pictures on my Instagram archived from like 6th grade, like before I could even know, like iPod Touch, even on my DS, like any camera that I had on a device.
Yeah.
I was taking some type of pictures in the grass of like the frogs, of like something like that. But then I got my first camera. I got my first camera. It had to have been like 14 years old, like, and it was a stupid digital camera,
Mm-hmm.
like one of those
Oh,
ones
yeah.
like you just flip out the side camera. And right away I was like, Mom, I don't want this. So I went on Amazon and I found a Canon DSLR that was just a very basic, maybe like $500-600. It was a T5, no flip out screen, very basic. But from there I was taking pictures. I started a YouTube channel when I was like 16, 2015 maybe, and I was doing YouTube content for skateboarding, box openings, little skits. You can, I archived all of it, but it's still there. If they want me to release it, it's there.
Dang. So
But yeah, I was on YouTube for a while, and then we started making music, and I just was like, let me just.
what made you choose a Canon over everything? Like, did you actually take the time to look it up, or
Canons make Canons make cameras. Sony's make TVs and phones and shit. They can have all that, but Canons make cameras. I like Canons, okay? But I love you guys, Sony users. Keep it up.
Yeah.
why didn't you go with like
I did
Nikon?
all my research. I'm not gonna lie, I did all my research. If we want to talk about how I leveled up, I had like the Canon 80D, which had 1080p. The year later, they dropped the 90D. It had 4K. I had that camera for like 7 years. Everyone was on the 4K wave. I still had 1080p. I was like, damn, I'm falling behind. I went to my cousin's wedding. They had this exact camera, the R5C, the R5, R6. I literally was like taking pictures of their setups. I was like, gotta go home and do my research. So I did research. I looked at all the Sonys, all the Canons, and my idea is like I want something that's like future proof. I want to buy something that'll get me some years on everybody. Spend my money right, you know. So I dropped, like I told y'all, every last penny I had and just started going in. And if you guys know cameras, the investment list never ends. Like microphones, lenses, lights, tripods,
The whole
accessories,
setup.
it never ends. So to this day, I literally ordered a part earlier for a fucking microphone so we can film some movies and no one has to hold the mic, you know what I mean? It never ends. But yeah, so I just was inspired by these other shooters and I looked at Sony. Trust me, I did. I just, y'all don't know nothing about the R5C and what Canon has to come. But don't get me wrong, there's some $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 cameras like Komodo Reds and Arri Alexas that I wish I can get my hands on. Those are like the real deal cinema cameras. They don't take photos, but this camera's a good hybrid. I can man a photo gig, do a wedding. I can man a video gig, do a wedding. Either or, I'm gonna come out with 8K images or video, solid, color gradable, full capabilities, everything you need.
Is this what you were using that day we met at the underground event in Camarillo?
Yeah, probably had a different lens, but yeah, I've been manning this camera. I told him I got a second one because
That shit's hard.
two
bro.
angles is better than one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro, that shit's hard. Like I was fucking around with the pictures you took of me
Yeah,
and my
you can
homie.
zoom in and see so
Bro,
much
Crispy,
detail.
crispy as fuck. Like,
Yeah, y'all don't even know.
but yeah, like the homie Shane is always fucking down to take pics wherever, just fucking boom, 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 and shoots them over quick too.
I have
That's
like
Yeah, that's the
I have like
best part.
thousands of pictures I've never shared of like the moon that you could see like insane detail. Like I'm gonna have to maybe send some and put some on screen, but
I don't think I have that much storage, bro. It'd probably take up all my storage.
yeah, no, literally you can see like the flag and shit right there. No, I'm just kidding.
Joel's like,
We went up there for real.
But I have like eclipses. I be doing the full moon, and then when it comes to one of my favorite pictures that's unreleased
Joel
is
starts howling right now.
some macro. So if y'all can see this is my eye.
What? The
I took this laying down, and you can zoom in and see like each and every muscle strand like in this bitch.
You
And
took that with the camera or with
yeah,
your
with
phone?
the
That's
camera.
insane.
You can see a lot of detail in there. You know those mosquitoes that keep fucking eating us?
Mhm.
Here's like a
What's now?
super
What's now?
close up.
That's your eyes? Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, you can see their little feet and everything. Like, I got pictures that I don't know where to post because Instagram compresses the quality, makes it look like shit. So we got to go back in time and start printing shit again and start printing shit. Shout out to Filming Friends and film.org. They're on Instagram. We do these photo gallery events every couple months, different themes, black and white, portraits, free roam, whatever you want. But they get like 100 LA photographers, multiple vendors, food, jewelry, whatever, and we get together. We get a bunch of prints, like physical prints,
That's
and
tight.
everyone hangs their work up, and it's just a good like networking event. You get to see everyone's photo styles. Some people, different cameras. A lot of people I met
That
there.
brings you gigs and stuff.
Yeah, I mean a little bit. I met a lot of people there, but more homies. That's where I met a lot of
Yeah.
friends, and they taught me about film cameras and like going back to analog because I was born into the digital age. So now I keep both formats. You know, you're just gambling with this. You don't know if you're getting anything or not. This I can examine and reshoot if I need. But yeah, shout out to them. They're like family. We got an event coming up soon. And
Right.
constantly. So yeah, tap in film.org. Yeah.
So you do. What do you enjoy more, like weddings, music videos, or just personal things?
Like running and gunning or...
I've always lived off improvising, but I'm trying to get more into the industry way of how they shoot movies on shot listing. Like they pre-plan every single shot and angle, like over the shoulder of this character with this lighting. You know, they pre-plan everything. So I'm trying to move from the improvising and learn how they do that. And it starts with like a script. So I was looking up like what kind of camera work makes the most money, bro? Directing. You want to make money, you gotta be director. So right now I'm like DP, director of photography, cameraman, but I've also co-directed or like direct a lot of my shoots, my photo shoots. I do my own weddings that are just improvising, you know. I want to get into some movie making. That's like the direction I want to do. If anyone has some good scripts, some psychological crazy shit, like I got the cameras, the lights, the mics. And I got actors. We just need space and a good idea and some dedication, like
AI.
some time. Nah, fuck AI, but some time.
Bring up that question, Joe.
No. Like it was crazy because the other day I was like, I suck picking watermelon because my kids love it. I took a picture and asked which one's the best one. I did it 2 times already. Both were the best.
Dang.
It's crazy.
From the house, that's crazy.
Yeah, I have because I'm a manager where I work at,
Yeah.
and I put a little bit of summary how I'm gonna write somebody up or let them go, and I put it in. They do the rest. I'm just like, oh, this shit works.
Nah,
It wasn't me.
good.
It was AI. What do you want me to do?
Yeah.
Fucking Gemini did it. It wasn't me.
Yeah, Gemini, Claude, man.
Do you use AI or anything?
It depends. In some sense of research, yes. For my outcome of my photos and videos, no. there are some like AI tools now built into like Photoshop and Illustrator, like denoise. Like if it's too grainy, you can AI do that. But as far as like I try to stay authentic. As a kid, I really liked the idea of Photoshop. It was like you can like remove something from a picture and like change the color of my eyes. Like I was like obsessed as a kid. I was like, Mom, like get it. And it was like I was on, what was it, Pirate Bay, like getting the cracked version of everything, you know. Um,
Shout out Joel for getting me that too.
yeah, but
Allegedly.
nowadays I don't know. AI is repetitive. You'll be in a loop, and you guys have seen that. Like, it's taking our water. You know, there's a lot of bad stuff. But if you use it, if I don't know, it's to an extent. You gotta use it right.
Yeah,
In
my daughter tells me
filmmaking,
all that too. She's like, Dad,
there's this guy on
water.
Instagram named Blake Ryder, I believe. He uses AI in an interesting way with his videography, and he'll make like full little short films using real footage and integrating AI in certain ways that you could get away with it. It's not full AI like yo, write me a movie about blah 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 blah. It's just like you'll take a still frame of an actual shot and be like, put a spider here, and then he puts it into another AI and he's like, make the spider move and do this. And so I don't know. I haven't done it personally because it costs money. They all have subscriptions. They're like, oh yeah, get on this subscription and you'll get 36 AI things a month. And I don't like that. Everything's a subscription nowadays. So if they had like pay once for life, you can have unlimited, but still I think we gotta just keep it real. We gotta.
So what programs
stay
do you
human.
actually use since you try to keep it as authentic as possible?
I use DaVinci Resolve. I switched from Premiere Pro. If you're still using Premiere Pro, shout out to you. That shit crashed and deleted my footage too many times. I couldn't handle it. If you know, you know. And it's just slow, but yeah, I built a beast PC that was also future proof. To edit the 8K footage because no one's editing or watching 8K. So I'm like, you gotta have something powerful. So, sorry, I lost it.
So you use DaVinci Resolve, but what
DaVinci
about
Resolve,
like for
photography. I also use Adobe Illustrator, but I'm a student, so I can get it for free right now.
Oh, shit.
If you're a student, tap in.
I did want to ask you about that too because you are a student. And
Yeah.
So you're going to school for actual film and photography?
Yeah, I'm going for cinema arts for filmmaking and that specifically right now. So I'm learning about the shot listing. We're breaking down movies scene for scene and kind of how they shot it, script writing, the whole 9 yards. I have a couple years left at CSUN, and I'm gonna start working with more people, more better cameras, better rigs. But so far, my experience, I haven't met anyone that's like impressed me. Everyone I've met barely has touched a camera, barely has any experience, and I'm like,
that's what
I eat, sleep, and breathe cameras.
Yeah,
so.
that's what I was gonna ask you. So, do you feel like actually going to school, like even to college or whatever, like you think it's worth it, or is it better to actually do it like go out to the street and actually have a camera in your hand and actually film and take pictures instead of just reading a book and like
It
learning
depends,
about it?
because a lot of the people in my classes might only be there just for scripts. If you're like just there because you want to write scripts, or if you're just there because you want to be a lighting guy or a sound guy, then you could take those avenues. But if you want to like be a director, I think you can just pick up a camera, start somewhere with any idea, build off a location, a person. I learned a lot on how to tell a good story, how to write a good script this last semester, like starting with like a protagonist, their wants, their obstacles, and their stakes, what's at stake, you know. That's what makes a good script. I just told y'all the formula, so y'all don't need to go to college. But
Joel's like, let me write that down.
yeah, no.
I wrote some scripts, but yeah.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I've done some too, but I just think it just takes experience. It's practice makes perfect. So whether you're doing it for school, whether you're doing it in person, I think experience tells a lot. Like I said, I've met some cool homies, but everyone feels like they're all at like a really low level of understanding stuff. Maybe I'm just not in the right classes yet. Maybe I'll get there and I'll be like, oh shit, and now I'm with the Sharks. That's where I'm hoping to be. So yeah, if you just want to be there to network, I'm there to network. I'm there to meet people that are as ambitious as I am and just want to make some shit happen. And I actually have some homies like that are doing it. They don't own any gear like I do. They'll rent gear. They'll get a team together and they're filming like short films, like what I want to do. I have all the gear. I'm just not able to orchestrate it with people and shoot as much and edit as much of my stuff as I want to, because I'm stuck doing, like, no shade to the weddings and shit, but I'm stuck doing stuff to survive, to make money, you know.
Yeah.
So my creativity, my time is not there as much, but that's why I'm doing school. So they forced me to do projects. I had to do 2 short films recently, and that was fun, like full short films, lighting.
And are those like a
everything.
group project, or is that like?
Yeah.
Okay.
They got assigned, like, someone as the director, someone as this, someone as that.
That's cool.
So I got to volunteer on my camera equipment, and we.
No, they gotta throw
made
you some
some
extra
movies.
credit, bro. You're bringing
Yeah, it
in
was dope.
better cameras than the professors has. Like,
No, exactly. They were offering some crazy bottom tier cameras. Like, the first camera I ever used, I was like, nah, hell no, we're using mine. So got that
you like,
shit.
just don't worry about it, guys.
Yeah, don't
We're gonna
worry,
get an
literally.
A. We're gonna get an A.
No,
but-
literally, on quality, but yeah, as long as the story and the acting, that's just where it lies. I took like a TV class instead of the film class, like the movie class, on accident. So I was in there doing like
Soap opera.
kinda, yeah. We were doing like live 4 cameras. There was some guy over here with the switcher board live pressing boom boom based on what the director next to them was saying. Like, they were saying like, set A, ready A, go A, set B, go B, set C. You know, they're like looking at the screens. It's kind of like how they do it in sports. They do it for every live event. They have people in this room with a screen, and there's multiple people with multiple jobs. And I was like, damn.
like a fucking orchestra.
Yeah,
huh?
it was pretty crazy. But that wasn't for me. I want to be making movies where we can record it and edit it later. I don't want to be editing live and then be
That's
like,
crazy,
oh
yeah.
shit, restart. I pressed the wrong camera or something like that. So that was kind of stressful. They had to make sure everything was good. Lighting, audio. There's no editing involved. What's there is there. So that was a different experience. I'd rather be, script, ideas, locations. We're there. We're shooting what's intentional. Everything has to be intentional. That's another thing. People just shoot whatever. People will just fill up their memory cards and take so many pictures. But then, like, what was intentional? What did you actually want to take a picture? What do you want to post? You're just lost looking through, like, too much. So I used to do that. A lot of beginner photographers do that. So try to shoot intentional. Yeah.
Yeah, people have those like pictures of like, oh, there's one scene, there's a second scene, like having
Yeah.
all that structured.
There's those websites you could get inspo from actual movie scenes to see the lighting, the angles, like Shot Deck or something like that. But then they're like, yo, pay for our subscription and we'll let you see that shit. It's like, bro, come on.
For the
Stop
art.
gatekeeping.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, buy my package, buy my color grade bundle, buy this, buy that. Nah. Stop. I miss the days when knowledge used to be, free and respectable. You go on YouTube, search something up, it's there. Now it's like, if you want this, download this in the bio. It's $60 and then you can have it. Man,
That
take me
sucks.
back.
No, I know. I'm like that too. I'm like, fuck, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
And there's some, but you have to like really dig to
Yeah.
actually find what
Yeah,
kind
you
of what
go
you
on
want.
like Reddit or old YouTube, you can find some stuff.
Yeah.
Some old tutorials that show you how to actually do it.
Do you use a lot of YouTube?
Yeah, YouTube University for the win.
Mm-hmm.
Same with music. Like, I started making beats by myself. I played guitar for a bit, so I kind of understood music, like notes, scales, pentatonic scales, stuff like that. So when I was making music, like beats, electronically, it kind of came natural. But it got to a point. What was your?
Did you,
Yeah.
do you
Yeah.
use a lot of YouTube?
Yeah, so on there, a lot of people were just making like 21 Savage vocal preset or something like that. So we would go and copy like all of the compression, the EQs, all the little, ingredients you need to spice up your vocal track. So YouTube taught me a lot of that. And then now I'm meeting engineers who, they all say the same thing. School taught them Ableton or Pro Tools, and they all hate on Logic, but I don't know. Logic is pretty damn cool. You could do everything you could do on all those. You can record. It's like GarageBand, just a little more on crack. You could do a lot more freedom.
What do you use?
Logic Pro X. It's like a Mac only So that's the one downside. You can't have it on a PC unless you do some emulation. But then people use FL Studios.
I use FL.
FL's cool. I just wouldn't record on it, but maybe to make beats. I've tried it. It's just I'm used to Logic. Logic is like they've integrated some FL-ish features recently where you can do like that drum pattern drawing. But man, YouTube for music, YouTube for video, for anything. I'm not saying it's the way, because I know there's gonna be a lot of people hating on that and saying like, nah, like you learn a lot in school, you learn a lot, but I think you learn the most with just experience, trial and error. Just do it. Every song you make is gonna be better than the last. So if you like listen to this song over and over, stop, make another one, because that one's gonna be better, and then go make another one, because that one's gonna be better. You know what I'm saying? Like every movie I make is gonna be better than the next. Every wedding I film is gonna be better than the next. Every music video I make, hopefully, is gonna be better than the next. You know, the plan is to just elevate. You know, never stop.
Bro, I feel like from what I'm getting from you is that you're just a really like a creative person. So like, was there a specific moment in your life where you're just like, I want to create?
My mom used to say, "You're a rock star. You're gonna like buy me a house one day." So that's still the goal. But yeah, she always told me like fake it till you make it. You know. So I'm just trying to. I don't know. I just found art and music just came naturally. I was always the kid in class that I wasn't a class clown, but I tried to, and I wasn't a brainiac, but I tried to blend in with both. Like, I don't know, I'm too smart for them, but too dumb for them type of thing. So I just found myself creating, and a lot of people hated it. And it got to a point where I was like, you just gotta not care. You just gotta just do it. Just keep creating. Like, I actually had a homie one time make like 10 YouTube channels just to dislike and like comment a bunch of shit.
That's crazy.
And he told me, he was like, I was just joking, but I was like, who's
That's a fan, bro.
Like, who's hating on my shit? Yeah, no, he's a real homie. Shout out. But that was a funny point in time where I was just like, fuck it. A lot of people did hate on the music. A lot of people did hate on I mean, shit. I look back, it was cringy, but looking at the progress, I was like, damn, we're better now. And there's still a lot more to come. I hate ego, so like, there's never a limit. There's never a ceiling. I keep going up.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that's why it's so perfect for you, because like you just have such an imagination, like where you're just like, I want to do this, I want to do that, whether it be music or visually.
Yeah, bro. The world's too dull.
Yeah, like to me, what I get from you is like, sky's the limit.
Yeah.
And it's like, this is exactly what I want to do. You're like, I'm just open and willing to put in the work in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And hopefully there's more and more and more. You know, the goals never stop.
The goals never stop.
So that's what I do like.
Hey, but
Who are you inspired by?
As in what? Music
and everything.
Or
like what inspires you? Like Kanye inspires me for the clothing and everything he jumps into.
Yeah.
Like what is something? There's someone that inspires you.
Where
you grab inspiration from?
Someone it's kind of niche. He's like a filmmaker and he's also like an artist. He used to like paint and draw. I don't know much, but he's from another country. His Instagram is Gawx, GAWX. If you watch some of the videos he has on YouTube, they are inspiring to me because it's like he picks a location and he'll make a whole, like, let's say Greenland, and it's like he's on like a boat with ice. It's all perfect, beautiful, color graded shots of just shit we've never seen, like the ice, animals, water, land. I don't know. He just does it with no words. He'll put like a classical song in the back, and the way it hits, you're sitting there just stunned. You're like, so that's kind of someone I'm like, damn, I wanna do some visual postcards of places I travel like that. So I did one for California, actually. It's on my YouTube channel. So as far as like that for music, like I said earlier, X a lot, XXXTentacion, Lil Uzi is pretty influential, but that's like, I don't know, that was like a time and place. You had to be there in like 2016 for that. Excuse me. Tyler the Creator, also, if you've seen him in the studio, he wants every instrument to be real and like played by someone, and he knows exactly what sounds he wants when he's building. Like if you watch some of the times he's in the studio, he's not just like, using a random beat or getting some random AI instruments. Like he'll get like a real good trumpet player to pull up and just do that little solo and just add layers on layers. So he always was someone that I looked at to like think outside the box, be different. He made some weird ass music that each album of his is different, evolved. You know, weird ass sounds, weird ass. There's so much to it. There's stories. There's also Tyler Creator's album. I think it is Wolf. One of them. He plays two characters in it, and he's talking like two different characters in the songs, and it's actually like a whole script, like mental movie itself, built into the music. So I'm like, people like that who actually left messages, layered stuff. Queen, Michael Jackson, of course, but like legends like that who made like real music, real fucking music. They understand that shit. That's where I get inspo from. Another inspiration is time. Time goes too fucking quick, so we're all on a race against it. Like we're all just comfortable, but it's gonna get to a point where like we're not gonna have much time, and we don't know what comes next. So I'm just trying to make it count, each day, make some progress, better myself, eat good. Trying to work out and get some meat on my bones because I've always been skinny, but I'm gonna get there one day. Besides that, yeah, just time goes too quick, man. Like I was just fucking playing, I don't even know. I was playing Fruit Ninja. I was playing Flappy Bird on my little iPad, and now it's like I'm editing wedding videos. What the hell? But yeah, I just returned a wedding video. They were really happy with it, so I'm happy with that. I just gotta keep going. Word of mouth is a lot of my networking, but soon I'm gonna have a polished website. It's any website builders out there, tap in, because when you're doing it yourself, it's a little tough. But yeah, it'll be there one day. We don't. Only way is up.
Yep.
No limit. G Herbo. Sorry. Yeah. Another inspiration. My parents. They hardworking. They've been divorced most of my life, so I always had like two households, and that was interesting. I have friends that like their parents are still together to this day. I'm like, damn, respect. I wish that's my like I used to cry to them like stay together, but growing up now, it's cool. Everything's cool. My mom's living a good life. I got little brothers. I'm with my dad out here, and everything's good. My dad works on cars, plumber, electrician. He can fix anything. So he taught me like, you don't have to go to no mechanic. Just work on it yourself. You got it. Fix it yourself.
You know how to do all that?
A little bit.
Cars, a little bit, yeah.
And it also goes back to YouTube. If I don't know, I'm fucking looking up how to change the oil on my car. You know what I mean? I'm looking up on YouTube if he's not there. But yeah, no, he is. My dad's a soldier for all the hard work he does. We like rebuilt the house. Like we did the roof tiles together. We were up there sweating, putting down that tar and shit.
Dang.
Like he's a soldier.
So,
He'll crawl in attics and crawl
Is he Mexican?
spaces. Yeah, actually, a little bit. I did Ancestry recently, and I got like 12% Mexican or something in there. But it comes from, I have a little Spaniard, I have a little Native American, I have Polish and Hungarian.
Oh,
So I'm
shit.
like a mutt, mixed European mutt for real.
Yeah, we're all mutts.
Yeah. But yeah, a little bit of Mexican in there. We don't know, my last name's Gomez, but we don't know where that came from. We think like my grandpa might have changed his name because we don't know my grandpa's dad. So that's the missing link. Like we know the mom was like Irish or Scottish, and then the dad's side is the native or Mexican or Spaniard. So that's the missing link that I don't know. I might never know. But Ancestry, shout out to them. They have my DNA.
Damn.
Yeah, so what's been like the most exciting project you got going on right now? Besides like your weddings
Most
and
exciting
stuff?
project hasn't happened yet. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, no. Everything's on a slow roll right now. I'm sorry, Duolingo. I'm trying to learn some lingos, some languages, But yeah, soon. I don't know. I want to get some more scripts in the work. I've written a script about like a haunted camera, but it's just normal. I want to make something like that'll stick with people. That even if it's 30 seconds long, I want to get some content of my own. That'll be actually enjoyable. That'll be fun. excuse me, the weddings, they're occasional. I've done like birthday parties. I've done anniversary. I did a 50th wedding anniversary, so that means they were married for 50 years, and
That is
I
crazy.
shot their party, and that was crazy. But yeah, right now I'm just editing some reels for some artists, and it's just more Instagram content. But soon I'm also working with these other people doing some bigger things, some bigger music videos, um, bigger actor reels, shooting on bigger cameras. So hopefully, the future is bright. I mean, I know it is, but yeah, I don't have anything exciting right now besides what might pop up here and there. Um, I don't know. I'm waiting to get into something like I love that I'm fully like dived into or indulged in. I don't know. I want to be engulfed in the creativity. All the gear out for days, rented locations. Like I want to go all out like that.
Yeah.
I haven't had that much experience. But that's what I'm in school for. That's why I'm trying to meet some people who have ideas, stuff like that. You got a script? We're gonna make a movie. Fuck it. That's how it works.
Hell
So I don't know. Let me know. Like, I'm trying to make the calendar full. Trying to meet people that have good intentions. I work with some people who've just not respected the craft. It takes time. If you want something good, it takes time. Let's talk about that for a second.
Yep.
There's the triangle of, I forget what it is. It's like the cheap, fast, or good triangle. You want something cheap, then you're not gonna have it, or you might have it. You won't have it fast and it won't be good. You want something good, it won't be fast and it won't be cheap. You want something fast, it won't be cheap and it won't be good. You know what I mean? There's like a balance, so you gotta pick. If you're willing to spend the money and put a time into the craft, then we'll make it a good ass fucking video. We'll make it a good ass result, whatever it is. But if you're just trying to cheap out, get something quick, like, oh, it's quick, it'll be quick, we only have this much, it's just, I don't want to do it. It's just kind of like, it's not worth the time, the storage, the use on the gear. Just there's a lot of factors that go into it, and like, I want to make something that's like good, that's worth it. Everyone is into it. Everyone is putting 110%. I don't know. You know, if you're willing to invest the time, the money, people paid. I've heard people pay 4,000 for wedding videos and stuff. I'm not charging a fraction of that. I'm cheaping out, but right now I'm building sweat equity, a good reputation, good word of mouth. Like I'm just trying to build also a good portfolio, so I have something to show for. I'm not just trying to be like upcharging everyone and then run away with the money all like I don't care. I'm trying to make some good products. Have 10 weddings before I have one that's 4,000. 10 that charge 1,000, whatever. I'm just trying to get some experience, some progress. I'm not the best, but I'm not the worst either. But yeah,
Yeah. There was one thing that kind of threw me back was I just remembered that you actually still hand out business cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like that's the cool thing about you is that you're tapped in with the youth, with all social media and everything, websites, but you're still like old school. Like, hey, like, and even on your business card, your film or pictures are on the back, and they're like just the cleanest shots ever. Like,
Yeah, something I should have brought. I normally have it in my bag. It might be in the car, but yeah, I have a little box,
I don't know if I have it.
and I have 100 different variants of pictures on the back. So I chose 100 different pictures that I've taken, and the front of the business card is the same. The back has 50 different variants, like Pokemon cards, collectibles. So one day, every single set I do will be a different 50 pictures. So one day there might be like 20 sets and they're all 50. So you might have a picture from like the first set I made, you know what I mean? That's like OG.
Mm-hmm.
So as time goes on, I'm going to keep creating custom business cards. No two will be alike. Well, technically there's like 12 of every in every set. But I do want to keep going back in formats like you're saying and start shout out. No, hold on. No hate, but I want to make my own magazine. So like shout out Underground Mag, they got their own thing going. I don't want to steal their idea with the music stuff. I want to make a magazine that is an outlet for any person creative in not just music and cameras, but like food, clothing, cars, art, anything. I just want to have kind of like a Time magazine to capture the month. Like let's say June 2026, we can look back and be like, yo, what happened in June 2026? We'll see like, oh, there was this riot, there was people promoting this person dropped their food company, this one's doing bartending. You never know.
So you can like have like a whole network come together and
Yeah.
send their image and put it on the magazine.
Exactly. Everyone can have their own page. I just want
Dang.
to put creatives on from the area and have it build. I don't know how consistent I can be like every month. That's like ideal, but I need like a team behind that.
Or even like quarterly.
But
just
yeah,
to
quarterly,
have
just to recap like how the year went. How did January go? Like when we had those big Palisade fires, I took some crazy pictures in the fires. So
yeah, you showed me that shit
could
was
have been
crazy,
its own little
bro.
section, you know. But every
Yeah.
month has its highlights, you know. Every month of the year, it's like, oh, 2026 just hit, and this, and that already happened. You know what I mean? So, I think it'd be cool. Visualize Time, have a magazine in the near future that just captures the creatives that are local, and then expand out like that. My biggest weakness in that is, I don't know really where to print yet. I don't know who to print, but that'll come, you know.
Bro, we gotta hit up Andrew.
Yeah, Andrew told me he's not gatekeeping. Andrew,
That's what I was
shout
gonna
out
say.
Andrew.
He don't gatekeep,
Nah,
bro.
he don't gatekeep. He said whenever I'm ready, I can reach out. I just need to get it designed and just get, you know, the flow going, the rhythm, and get enough people to, you know, be down to be on it. So it's not just a 3-page magazine. You know, I want like a good length magazine that's worth it, you know, to keep, and everyone has like a detail in there that they like, you know. Some people who cook will like, they'll fuck with the people that I'll find for the food, you know. And then some people who like clothes, you know, like I find some cool people. I don't, if you mess with me, you're legit, you know. I'm not gonna put no phonies in there. So you know,
Yeah.
we all gotta rise together. It's like the best way to get more audiences, you know, collab, whether it's music, Instagram posts. There's more eyes on the content, and that's what we need, you know. More support, more love.
That was what I was gonna say too. I feel like this whole like, at least throughout our podcast, like you could say career, whatever. I feel like we've seen that like throughout the years, like just all these like collabs. Like we started off with
That's how you do it,
ATM, and then
yeah.
you know what I mean. Like we ended up going with you, and then we see you out there actually on the streets, like fuck,
Yeah,
like,
how
oh
many
what's
times we
up,
ran
fucking
into each
Finesse,
other?
what you doing, bro? You're like,
What's
oh,
up,
I'm
bro?
covering the fucking event.
Yeah.
Yeah, like just shit like that. It's like, damn, bro, like we really are like out here networking.
Yeah, exactly. LA is smaller than you think.
Mm-hmm.
You'll run into people all the time, and every time you network and you get some Instagram, you'll see, oh, we have 10 mutuals. So damn, we know someone through somewhere.
Yeah.
Unless you don't, and that's rare. Every time you do, you're like, damn, we have no mutuals, bro. Who are you?
Yeah.
It's like, what?
That's crazy.
This
Yeah.
guy's just a stranger as fuck. Shit.
But no, yeah, I always have my camera on me too, no matter where I am. Always working, always trying to capture the memories. Like,
Yeah, bro. Like
bro, what did you do on October 3rd, 2016? You don't know, bro, unless you could go back and find a picture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
well, bro, right now
photos,
I could tell you that you have the fucking crown for best mic drop on Origin podcast.
hey,
Damn.
hey, that shit's
Bro.
legendary. I still look at that on my YouTube. I'm like, this is sick, bro. We fucking did that.
That shit was hard as fuck,
like,
bro.
we did that. Hey, but if y'all know, like, if y'all knew the circumstances we had to go through to make that happen, you know, we made that shit look good, but we was in the back rooms, for real.
Hey, for real.
Yeah,
But,
for
hey,
real.
we made that shit look good. Like, one camera, did we do multiple takes, you know?
Yeah, we
Editing
did.
was nice. That shit's cool.
That shit was
check
hard
that
as
out on
fuck.
YouTube. Shout out ATM if you haven't watched that.
Yeah.
But
And
yeah, we gotta do some more.
that was a cool ass fucking day, bro. And you tripped us all out because you came in with a fucking rig that day. Like, we're like, this guy just walked in with a bazooka.
Yeah.
And
No,
it's like,
that shit
and then he's
was-
like,
that
no, that's
shit's
my
crazy.
camera. We're
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, bro, you can see the moon with that shit.
I was like, when I got the camera, I had to get lenses. I had to get the whole rig, like you're saying. Like, there's like a plate here that has, like, every part is sold separately. It's really dumb. You have to figure out what is compatible, what plate, what Arca Swiss, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, because I think I remember
You
there
have
was
to build
something
it.
underneath it with the 2 rails or
Yeah,
something,
there's
right?
2 rails that holds a V-mount battery in the back. Over here has, like, a thing to support the lens. You can
Bro,
attach a handle.
fucking
You can
crazy.
attach this, and that. That's why cameras are pretty cool. People, like, fall in love with it, but too many people get comfortable in, like, the run and gun and just, this is, like, I hit my limit, you know. But I'm like, dude, a new lens just dropped, a new camera just dropped. I'm like, fuck.
There goes my check.
Yeah, DJI be going way too quick. It'll drop new drones, new cameras.
That's crazy.
Drones is what I'm waiting for. Shout out to the drone pilots that like people be doing drones in the goggles like FPV. That's pretty insane.
Yeah.
I haven't got to experience that.
Oh, okay.
But I have some friends that have done it in front of me, and it's pretty sick. Like you can like race behind cars, get some crazy shots. Every good music video starts with like a drone shot, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something once I add to the arsenal will be like, okay, now we got some new quality. It has to match this camera. This camera is such high demand that most of those cameras are like a small sensor compared to this 48 megapixel sensor. But there's always going to be better. You don't necessarily need it, you know. For all case scenarios, Instagram compresses to 1080. So I'm filming 8K. When you see it in 1080, you're seeing like 1/8 of the fucking image. So I don't know. Hopefully, you know, we get some crazy quality one day with the future of technology. Have you guys tried any VR? Like, I haven't done much.
I haven't.
I did it like in the very early stages of it, and I was just like, okay, cool. And then I got over it.
Makes
Like,
you
because you
nauseous.
could only do it for so long.
Exactly.
A lot of people don't even use it anymore.
Yeah. Nah.
Yeah, like those Apple ones
Yeah.
dropped. Like, who still uses those?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like,
yeah. What are they called? The what is it?
Oculus or no?
No, Oculus was the first.
pretty,
One of the
yeah.
first.
like
Yeah.
VR, the Meta ones too.
The metal.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody was getting the metal one.
Mhm.
Apple
I
Vision.
thought I watched porno.
Yeah,
Or
probably.
Hey, yo. Nah, but those things, I've seen, like, the Apple one. It seems pretty cool. You can, like, watch a movie in, like, a dungeon. But, like, I don't know. That screen close to your eyes, you know, your parents always say back up from the TV. So,
Everyone said that was like it's gonna be like the newest thing.
yeah.
Now it's like
Yeah, 'cause
it's
I
not
guess,
it never popped off like that yet.
Nah, it's
Just yet.
It's interesting.
Because I guess it said everything was gonna be able to be like interactive. Like even if you went like to a subway station, you could be like you'll pass by like a
Nah.
QR code or something, and something will pop up. And
Nah, like Wally, everyone was just like,
yeah,
Yeah, because
nah.
I think like is it the guy from Facebook?
Zuckerberg.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Really?
So Mark Wahlberg.
Mhm.
Mark Zuckerberg. He was saying like,
The lizard.
you never leave your house. You can go to work from it. Like
Mhm.
it was gonna be like crazy. Like
Nah.
you actually can live like another life in that life. It was like crazy. Like, I remember they were saying that.
It's like some Black Mirror stuff. Y'all seen Black
Yeah.
I
Mirror?
love that show.
I love Black Mirror. I love like the psychological thriller aspect of that. Like, what could technology come to? You know,
I love it.
they break down those possibilities in a good sense. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
You know who created the VR? Oops, sorry.
What did you say?
You know who created the VR?
Created? No.
Yes, Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard.
No
Is
way.
the originator.
Yeah.
Dude, I
He
looked it
he
up.
owned the
Terrence
pa-
Howard.
He has a patent on it?
patent.
Patent on it, yeah.
He owned it.
Yeah. Yep.
So is he getting paid like royalties? Or something?
No, because he never completed the because if you patent it, people can't build upon it. So he started it and he allowed it to be open, and they built everything on it. So he can whatever they create on top of his VR, like whatever they create on top of it, he could use it for free because technically he's the originator of
Oh what?
it. Yeah, I didn't believe it until I looked up all his patents he did.
Huh.
Terrence Howard, the actor.
Yeah.
That's
Interesting.
crazy. That's crazy.
hmm
Start crying.
He kind of disappeared when they kind of put him on blast, though.
Yeah, he did, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
nah, he's a genius, bro. Low key. What were you gonna say, bro? I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say that instead of green screens nowadays, a lot of the movies are using like LED walls. So it's like a giant wall with a bunch of panels. They're all connected, and as the camera moves, like the virtual background will move, you know. But just making those backgrounds, I feel like takes a million years, like with all the details. So I don't know. That's something I might, once I have like time. I've tried to use Blender and use those softwares to make digital stuff, but it's tough. Like, and it takes a strong ass computer too. So
Yeah.
that's a superpower. I would love to integrate that with some music videos though. Like do some videos, key out the background, have someone make a virtual background, or eventually use some LED walls. That's like the future, I think, for sure. That's the
That is the
emerging
future.
media.
Yeah, it's like green screen. It's cool, but
Yeah.
having like already pretty much done for you is easy.
Yeah, just something projected in the back. Projector's cool too, but yeah, y'all seen the Odyssey? I haven't seen it yet, but
Bro,
apparently
No,
I
I
wanted to watch
haven't.
that shit.
I
it's
haven't
all
yet.
practical.
I feel like you need to watch that in theaters
Got it,
though.
yeah.
You have to watch
IMAX.
it IMAX 70 millimeter. That's
Yeah.
how they intended. That's how they
IMAX.
filmed it. They filmed it on like a roll of film like
Yeah.
this, and so let me look. You guys remember the TVs that had the big ass back and the bubble screen, right?
Yeah.
And that thing, it was a 2:3 ratio, so it was like a square. And then when like 2012 started hitting, they started making like or before that, but movies started getting cinematic by putting black bars on the top and bottom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So then they started making this new aspect ratio that's like
Wide.
a rectangle, not a square anymore.
Mhm.
Now Christopher Nolan dropped this back in the original format, how it was filmed from the camera, which is 2:3. So now we're back to that old aspect ratio. Now everyone's like, oh, but
Yeah.
but
I saw how
we
they
just
were
went
like
back.
how they were editing it and how they actually are projecting it. So that shit's fucking insane.
Yeah, they edited it by cutting the film and taping it together.
Yeah, old school shit.
Old
like,
school shit, like, and you're seeing it projected live. Unless you you have the option to see it normal digital. I actually checked. If you want to go see 70 millimeter IMAX, it's sold out from
Dang.
2 weeks ago till the end of time. Like, there's not a single theater.
Are you serious?
Well, from I checked LA Live, the Chinese Theater, and Universal City Walk. Those are the three that have the actual film rolls.
Uh-huh.
Every single seat in that bitch is packed except for like the handicap. So we might have to grab some wheelchairs.
Yeah, I was gonna
Nah.
say we
Roll
start
up
breaking
in
legs
there.
right now.
Nah,
Shit.
because like, damn, everyone wants to see it. So I hope they open more. Even like the 3 a.m. screening for a 3-hour movie is packed. Walking out at 6 a.m. like the sun's rising and
Yeah,
shit. We
after
should watch
seeing
the
that
Odyssey.
shit.
So
Fuck.
that's a
Man, I
trip.
wanted to watch it
That's
in
a
its like
trip.
original format. That's
yeah,
like,
I know, me
fuck.
too. But it's sold out. Like I guess we can keep checking. Maybe they'll drop more times.
Because I mean,
But-
correct me if I'm wrong. Like, if you're gonna watch it digital, it's almost like if you're watching 4K on your phone, like, right?
Yeah, and it's also cropped different. Like they added the black bars, so you don't even see the full height of like the Trojans and shit. Like you're getting clipped off a bunch of the info that they actually recorded. You know what I mean?
Damn.
So I would say, yeah, buy a fucking projector and project it at home. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
I seen like the plates that they use to like reel the film. That
Yeah,
shit's
it's a
insane,
big
bro.
ass
Like,
setup.
it's like literally like a table size, like fucking.
Y'all ever seen a 4D movie? You've heard
No.
about that?
I heard about it.
4D?
I've never seen.
Yeah,
one.
no, they have theaters now where the seats move and,
Yeah.
and you're getting a whole experience. Wind blows on you. My friend saw like Twister, the tornado movie, whatever.
Oh yeah.
He was in that bitch like, bro, never see a 4D movie. Like,
Yeah.
But yeah, they dropped some crazy movies. I think I seen the Odyssey. Like they're on like the ship and they're like, and I've been in the movie theater
Shit.
like,
That would be fucking.
Fucking
crazy.
Rocky. Some guy just comes out.
yeah,
Oh,
literally.
Damn.
He's fucking
Push
homie.
you to sleep. You smell the baby.
The guy
powder.
next door is fucking teeth on you. Like,
Yeah, nah. But yeah, that's shout
Foxy
out.
comes out in a
shout
ref
out
t-shirt.
them.
1 to the.
But yeah, we need to
Damn, but so
experience that.
what do you have like? What's a goal you want to hit? Like a short-term goal.
Short-term goal. Ooh. I do want to make some more short films by the end of the year. I made 2 this year. I need to stop saying I'm trying to make some short films. I was saying like 10 by the end of the year, but that's kind of ambitious. That's a lot.
Mhm.
I'm going back to school August 24th or something like that. So I'll meet some new people, new friends. Maybe I can get some old friends, some actors together, and just make something that's unique. You know, something that my audience hasn't seen yet, instead of just music videos and music content from the artists I'm working with. No shade to them, but I want to put out something that like comes from here, from me, from Visualize Time, some crazy storytelling, cinematic short films with some type of point, some either emotional, some storytelling, something that you're gonna walk away with, and I don't know, some tear jerking shit. I want to make you cry.
And the short films you've made, are they available anywhere?
They are on YouTube. One of them is, one of them was like a 3-minute short. One was like a 8 to 10 minute short. It just sucks because we were limited to stay on campus at CSUN. This next semester I'll be able to go off campus and rent space, and it'll actually look more short
Legit.
filmy. Yeah, this one just looks like a college campus, short film, but the quality's there. But yeah, it's on YouTube. They're nothing crazy as far as like the horror I want to get into, because there were other people's scripts. I was just directing. But it was cool to edit. It was cool to actually, line up audios and have a mental idea of like, okay, the fourth take was good. We wrote that down, and then in editing, finding all that, putting it together, seeing the continuity between shots, like, oh, we used the wrong hand, stuff like that. Stuff that you don't pay attention to because you're too busy doing the camera. So stuff like that. I want to get more experience on set and make something that you won't even think twice. Like, damn, this is a whole production. You know what I mean? I'm trying to level up the production. I also want to meet people, build a team. I want some more people to hang out with that like cameras, that like setting up, that are gearheads like me, that we can just go and film something. A lot of my friends just are on their own stuff, do music, or no one's as passionate or hungry as I am for cameras right now that I've met. I know they're out there, and a lot of them are like selfish or gatekeeper just to themselves. But I'm like, bro, let's work, let's make something. I got the gear, I got some ideas. I guess I just need to make it happen. I'm gonna just tap into the group chat soon. I don't know. We just gotta see where the idea starts. I gotta write 10 scripts. I gotta write 10 movies, 10 narratives, some spec ads. I wish I should reach out. I've tried, but like to like small rig, like the people who make this, or like DJI. Send me some gear. I'll make some reviews in good quality. I'll do anything. You know what I mean? I'm just here for the opportunities.
What's something I haven't seen in a while? It's like I'll be something tight to see. It's like, I don't know if you guys seen Sin City. It's like,
the black and white one.
Yeah, it's like
Comic, kind of.
Yeah, like a comic.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like you record like 10 different people, and then somehow they all kind of like come together.
Yeah,
that would be sick.
That's true though. Yeah,
I just
remember like the blood was the one that like it would highlight, right? Like it would be red.
Yeah, the red always came out of it.
Yeah, that would be sick.
If you know Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the original, they were driving through Texas and they found some locals. They were just like, you guys want to be in a movie? So it's really authentic. It's not no actors. All like the bones and feathers you see were like real. So that movie, you don't see like direct horror, but just it's real. It's authentic. It's eerie in that sense. It's not like we see so much blood nowadays, just like splurging out, like Terrifier, stuff like that, where it's more gore horror. It's not really psychological. It's not like this is really a possibility for some freak cannibal family, in the middle of Texas, versus like a random clown that's just in love with blood, I don't know. So I like that type of horror. Shout out to the authenticity in that. And they just found some random actors and said, let's make a movie. So that's the type of stuff I'm on, I don't really want to be a part of the industry where things have to go through 100 different people just to get approved and just to have a chance to be on screen. I'm like with the indie side, like, let's make something, let's submit it. Just like Obsession, they got extremely lucky by showing that film crazy. In some festival. They liked it, they saw the potential, and they just kept going.
Wasn't he like a YouTuber or something? And then
there was a few movies like that this year, they said.
Yeah,
like there were YouTubers, producers and stuff.
Yeah.
And
that just tells you, that shows you right there, the possibilities are endless, like who would have thought?
Yeah.
You don't need Hollywood to really be.
Yeah, I feel like Hollywood needs
the creative.
The indie side.
Like, they'll take you and juice you just like the music industry. They just want your name, whatever you bring, your audience, and then boop, we don't need you. So yeah, they gonna shit. This is live shit. They're not gonna. All right. I love you, Hollywood. But yeah, we're gonna make some movies. Whether it's in this country, another country, there's like some places out there. I always wondered, like, when you watch Saw, the newest Saw, they're in some like warehouse in like Mexico or something. But I'm like, where the hell they find these locations? Like, if I had access to them, I'm there, I'm filming. The hardest thing is everyone knows what Topanga Mall looks like, or what Stunt Road looks like, or what Malibu Pier looks like. So you can't film out here. It just everything looks familiar.
Already overdone.
Yeah, you gotta find some locations or fake it like with the LED wall.
Shit, we know a couple warehouses in Oxnard.
Shit, yeah, like the back ones we gotta hear.
Yeah.
So we could do some shit. We just gotta do it.
And I noticed now that like in movies, like they're not trying to over like make a bunch of people travel place to place like they did back in the day to get different scenes. I noticed that like the background stays the same in a lot of the films. Like it's like one location now. It isn't like it's going all over the place, you know. So I guess they're like the cheaper the movie, and hopefully it makes a profit, because if they're moving everywhere, it's gonna cost too much, and then that goes into like.
That's very true. There's some movies that are like small as far as location, like the platform. I don't know if y'all seen that, but it's like this multi-platform thing. There's like people on each level, and
that was fucking
they
crazy.
go to the food, whatever.
Yeah.
But like that's one location, and so you only have so much you could do. But then there's movies like 007, James Bond, where he's traveling country to country, location to location. And watching that, it's like, damn, they're really doing that. Like, did they fake that, or did they?
Like Where's Monday? That was a pretty good one too.
Bro, Where's Monday is a trip. That's like a niche. If you know, you know.
And they're heard
like,
of it.
Bro, you gotta watch that. That was one actor, and they duplicated them like 7 times. You think Sinners was cool, or they duplicated Michael B. Jordan twice, but not this one. They had every day of the week was the same person, just different personalities.
It was crazy.
It was crazy. I'm gonna have to rewatch that.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
It's you're only supposed to allow to have one kid.
China?
Person, and then if you have more, they tell you they're gonna do something with them. But yeah, it gets crazy, the movie.
What the hell?
But yeah, so the person had 7 kids, and they name after every day of the week.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I've heard of it. I've heard of it. Yes. They let them out for the day.
Yeah.
And they don't know, because like they're just.
Yeah, they all have to keep coming back.
Oh shit! I gotta watch it now, because I did hear about it.
That's a really good one, bro.
Yeah.
That's a crazy pull.
The platform was a crazy one too.
Yeah,
I was like, oh shit.
Have y'all seen Mama? Something like that.
I think so. I think
that's an old, scary, random
like
one.
That shit,
that's a good
one.
one.
It's with the black girl, right? In fact, I think that's what it is.
Something like that. But yeah, Conjuring, Insidious, Texas Chainsaw. I'm trying to think what else.
Do you like old school horror?
Yeah, there hasn't been many good horror movies. Also, no, I'm saying recently.
Oh, no, that's why I'm saying.
There's no new horror icons besides
Conjuring.
No,
the one that we just talked about.
Yeah, not Pennywise. The other clown. What's his name?
The gore one. Sinister.
No, he just
said it. Yeah.
Terrifier, right?
Terrifier. Yeah. Terrifier is the only new horror icon we've had since, I forget, but like, we have, Jason, Chucky. You have all them. They're all pretty old. Frankenstein. They're all the classic monsters. Insidious is like a demon, but that's not like a monster figure. Like, you had like the red demon in that, but since that, how long ago was that? That came out in like 2012.
2012, like 2011.
So since then, there hasn't been like a horror icon. Like they brought Pennywise for it, but that's Pennywise goes back, if you know. That's a classic. What'd you say?
Epstein, bro.
Oh yeah.
He's in a Chucky.
He's in a
Yeah,
No, what's that one guy? What was that? His the guy that they doubled him or whatever.
Miguel?
Oh, Palm Beach Pete.
Oh yeah. That's him.
No, I seen a video yesterday or whatever. Like he was in traffic. They're like, yo, look. And then they were like, Jeffrey, and he goes, huh?
Yeah.
Oh no. Yeah, bro.
Damn.
That's him, bro. They just reconstructed a little bit and popped back out.
Damn. Well, Finesse, what do you have coming out soon that people can watch? Like
music or something?
Yeah, check me out on music. So, Visualize Time's the brand. If you check me out on music, it's VT Finesse. So Visualize Time Finesse. Finesse was taken, so I had to add something in there. So I added the VT. I had an album drop, and I do have music up there, but the album got taken down. I do have a lot of songs. I have like 40 songs right now that some are from local producers, some are from my own beats. I have like 11 songs that I made on my own beats. I finally could unlock that, because for a point I was making beats that I couldn't rap to, I couldn't sing to. I was like, these are good, but they're not for me, Mm-hmm. So now I've made some. I got ATM to rap on some, and we're gonna drop them soon. We're gonna fully own the music. start to finish. No AI covers. We're gonna get some real designers to make real art. And yeah, last year I was dropping music, and then after the album got taken down, I lost my consistency. But recording wise, I didn't. We got so many songs recorded, so many vaulted. Like, I can show you 20 unreleased right now that you're like, bro, when the fuck you gonna drop these? Soon. It's just, I don't know. It comes with, do we want to market them and promote them crazy, or do we just want to be like Youngboy, who's just posts so many that consistency killed, and he 10 blew up with 10 different audiences instead of just like pushing one song for 6 months. You know what I mean? There's different methods to it. I might just flood the market with all my music, whereas ATM's gonna strategically post his album song by song and plan it out. I might just drop like Russ. You know, Russ just be making music, posting it. Yeah, that's the thing. I want to be overproductive, but it starts with editing efficiency. That's a big thing. Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, look out for movies, music, all the above. I might start painting. I might start skating again. Who knows? You know.
That's dope.
He's just unstoppable,
creative,
bro.
yeah,
Yeah, he's a
super
fucking
creative.
creative all through, bro.
Yeah, I wanna collab, do more Film and Friends shows. If you guys are in LA, tap into film.org or follow me. I'm always posting events, different events. Made in LA Gallery is another cool photo gallery that they do monthly. Local photographers come and participate. So if y'all are photographers, videographers, y'all want to be out there, get your photos out there, please show up. DM Mike, he's really cool, and he'll put you in there. Any photos you want, you put them on the wall, have your family come, have a good time. So if you want to network, you want to learn more, I'm always down to teach. To, you know, if you teach somebody your craft, you'll become a better teacher and better in your own craft. So you need tips on color grading, exposure, manual settings. Like, I shoot fully manual from the ground up, full raw. Have full capabilities of your tools. Don't short yourself by having this and shoot JPEG or some low quality. You know, shoot full quality, edit the best you can. If it's worth it, you know, of course, you know, put the time that's deserved, I'd say.
Yep.
You'll get where you want to be.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah, bro. You got any
Real
shout
quick.
outs before we wrap this up?
Like I said, shout out all the people who I've met in the last few years since I've picked up the camera and shown what I can do, from photos to videos. We're never gonna stop evolving. Tap in. If I said we were gonna hang out, tap the fuck in, let's hang out. You know, it all starts with like hitting people up, and I'm always one to network, to talk to people. So if you're shy, don't be shy. Just tap in. Let's go. Let's make some plots. Let's explore LA. Let's expand. Let's go travel out the country. I'm gonna hit Japan in February. So if you're on that wave, let's go.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, just like that, everybody. Thank you, Finesse, for coming,
Yes, sir.
tapping in with us, bro. You know, you're always welcome back.
Yes, sir.
It's always a pleasure. And just like that, everybody, we want to say thank you and see you on the next one.
Yeah. We out. Enjoy the moment.